What's going on, Cancer? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your collective Cancer reading. I definitely hope you are feeling well at this time. And if not, I'm sending you all the good energy and the positive vibes that you may need and or require. We are about to get into a message where it is pretty much a general message. What is it that Spirit wants you to know? What's going on with the energies that are surrounding you at this time? Okay. Cancer messages are dropped on Wednesdays, and then you can come back on Fridays for elemental collective messages. So that's air, water, earth, and fire. Those again are on Fridays. If those are things that you want to keep up with, do make sure that you subscribe to the channel, okay? I do not want you to miss out on any of the gems, the tips, the guidance, the support that is going to be revealed and or dropped here. These are collective messages, so keep that in mind that they may or may not resonate with you. However, if you ever feel like you need more assistance, guidance, or support with your personal journey, your personal energy, then you can feel free to click the link in the description area and check out the one-on-one services that I do offer. Okay? Now, with that being said, let us start off and get into this message. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. All thanks and praise to the Most High. You know their hearts and you know their situations. Can you please give us the cards that we need to be able to receive this message at here? Excuse me. With an open mind and an open heart. I ask that you give me the words to be able to articulate this message as best as possible, as well as clear anything standing in the way of their clarification, confirmation, transformation, and healing at this time. Ashe. Okay, Cancer. Y'all definitely starting off with some water energy. The first card out is the Prince of Cups. Spirit, is there anything else that we need? Thank you. To start this message off. I think we got enough from this deck, honestly. I think we got enough from that deck, honestly. So let me flip these over real quick. Hold on. Before I get into explaining and giving the information and the energy that I feel coming from it. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. Cancers. Again, so the first card out for you is going to be the Prince of Cups in reverse. And excuse me, it's really giving at this point, like there is this energy that you're holding on to, like you're not really in tune with your emotions as much as you probably would like to consider, as much as you would like to think that you are. You are being like, the energy that's showing up and is pretty much saying like, you know, say for instance, you feel something and you just kind of dismiss it. You don't really express yourself. You don't really identify what it is that you're feeling, why it's showing up, why it's there, and things of that nature, right? But there is, with this fortune card popping up, right? Even you, listen, the fortune card has popped up, right? And even though it's showing like that you have not been tapping into your emotions and really identifying them and allowing yourselves to process them, that's leading you into a place of change for the better, right? Like, and I'm articulating it as best as I can. The things that you are experiencing, those emotional setbacks or boundaries or whatever you want to call them, those things are putting you in a position to want to make this switch, this turnaround, to have a better experience, to do something different, okay? Now, excuse me. Like, y'all, I swear last week it was somebody else, but this week is y'all. I just keep on yawning. I always do that when I be getting here to this place. So just excuse the yawns. There's no way for me to fight them back. Or if you know how I can fight back a yawn, then leave me the information in the comments, because I would greatly appreciate it. So there is this Emperor energy in reverse, right? So It is a masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be male or female. The energy itself is a masculine energy. That energy is it's like a low vibrational energy that you're surrounding yourself with, right? Where, how can I describe this energy? I want to describe how it's possibly showing up in the physical reality. Not really being able to lead, right? Not really being able to like stand firm in their truth. The lack of leadership, like they probably want to show up and make you feel like or think or seem like they know what they be talking about and that they can lead you somewhere, and they gonna lead you right into a damn ditch. So you better be careful. But this energy of you settling for like that Emperor energy in reverse is an energy that you're settling for with this Knight of Cups coming up in reverse, okay? So you may think that you're waiting for a situation to get better with this individual. Like you're wanting them to understand you. You're wanting them to see things from a different perspective or point of view. And it just ain't happening. And it's because like that's something that you're settling for. You need not settle. You don't need to worry about being alone or being alone, right? Because when you decide to like, go through the emotions, go through what it is that you need to feel in order for you to get clear on what it is that you actually want and desire. You're gonna see that this energy, this Emperor in reverse energy, is absolutely not it. Especially when it keeps you in this place of not being emotionally satisfied. Right? This is you not being emotionally satisfied, but it's not that person's problem. Because if you're allowing yourself to constantly have this experience and to constantly deal with whatever energies they are presenting to you, then you have to at some point decide how you're going to move forward, how you're going to stop allowing this energy to, manipulate you, right? Like it's very manipulative, kind of like arrogant, like narcissistic in some ways, right? Where you're doing your best. You feel like you're doing your best, but somehow, some way they continue to have this energy to be able to break you down, right? To make you feel less than, or whatever the case may be. But this is why you must go through the feelings. This is why you must go through the emotions. This is why you have to identify and process what it is so that you can, start being honest with yourself, for real. Again, so with this Four of Swords in reverse, it's clearly still talking about the same thing, right? It's telling you, like, take a step back. Like, relax your mind. Stop worrying about things. Stop caring so much. Like, stop stressing yourself out. Stop stressing yourself out. Understand that, like, you know what? This is showing me something. Okay, this is for me. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I have to start figuring me out. I have to start tapping into myself. I have to start showing up for myself. Like, I have to, with no feelings involved at this point. Like, you can have the feelings, but you don't want to be so attached to the feelings to the point where you allow them to control you, especially fear, okay? We're going to go into this next deck real quick. Spirit, what is it that you have for Cancers within this deck? Yeah, you got the abundance card that comes out. And then whatever these two are. So you got the abundance card, you have the balance card, and then perception. So one person's trash is another person's treasure. Do you understand that? So even in this situation, if a person is making you feel less than and you feel like you're not worthy enough in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you need to recognize and realize you're just not in alignment with that individual, and that you not their treasure, okay? If all they can do is see the bad or the disappointments, the flaws, and okay, cool. Like, you can receive that, but you don't have to necessarily be so caught up in wanting to change yourself to fit into the book that they are writing for you. You got to be okay with you, not them. Okay? So although it makes you feel some type of way, right? So this is whether you're going back and forth with this individual, like whatever it is that makes you feel some kind of way, you can balance these emotions out, right? To move from one side of the spectrum and go directly across to the other side of the spectrum based on how you perceive things. So perception is everything. You can look at a situation and be like, this is a fucked up situation. This is all bad. I'm wrong. Right? But when you look at it from multiple perspectives, you get a different different response, right? A different result, a different thought, a different something, right? Like you just get something different out of it. You know, a lot of people talk about not liking rainy days. Excuse me again. A lot of people talk about not liking rainy days, talking about like they make me feel gloomy or they just be so dark and so gray, right? But you can change that. Like, instead of being like, oh, it's just so dark and so gloomy, like I don't like these type of days, you can be like, oh shit, it's raining. At least I ain't gotta water the grass, or at least like the trees and the plants is getting nourished, or whatever the case may be. There is always something good or decent that you can look at a situation and find. Okay, regardless of what it is and how it's popping up. Spirit, what is the message that you have for Cancers in this deck? You know what it is that they need to hear at this time. Can you please give us this self-love affirmation card? Ooh, thank you. Thank you. So closing out this reading, it says, I am becoming more confident and stronger each day. See what I mean? I am becoming more confident and stronger each day. And I was just talking about like rain and plants, okay? It says, a river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Okay? A river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. So, do with that message what you will. I definitely hope that it gave you some type of clarification, confirmation, or assistance at this time. Do make sure that if you are not subscribed, that you do subscribe. I will definitely look forward to you being here. For the elemental readings on Friday. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.